Yo, what's up, guys? Got a trade recap for y'all. Let's get right into it. Starting on the high time frame, what did I immediately notice going into the day? Well, that we are having a high time frame divergence, or SMT, on this 4-hour swing right here in this 1 hour gap. So that's the first thing I saw, is that we're printing high resistance to the highs. I went into the 1 hourly chart. Now, obviously, this is already playing out. We can see that. But I noticed, okay, we have now high resistance highs, and now we're starting to respect bearish aligning bias PD arrays of this liquidity. And we started to burn through that. We're not going to need ES anymore. And I saw these stacked lows. If you watch my back testing, I talk about like descending liquidity, or liquidity leading up to a gap. So we have stacked lows here leading up to what? Well, we have stacked lows leading up to an inbound. So this is a very good draw. And then obviously, given the current price, very, very good distribution here. I did want an entry to this, did not get it. 9:30 open, and essentially just instantly took it. You can see it here. 9:30 opens, rips lower. I really wanted to trade, did not get one. And for the majority of the day, we just kind of dumped. Obviously, we hit this 4-hour gap, and I was like, okay, we could do something. And I will just go ahead and review this trade, because I know some people that are watching this took this trade. But this one right here that we do get offered off this 4-hour gap is super bad because of this low resistance at the stop loss. But my trade came a little bit later at 10 a.m. So we're just continuing this dump. Now disrespecting this entire range. So we're clearly distributing off of this high resistance, or like SMT, that we put in up here. And then this stop hunt right here, and then targeting these lows. So what I had marked out was this intermediate low, this low, and then this external low as my targets, because obviously if we're just burning through this, respecting bearish, disrespecting bullish, I'm of course going to want these targets to be swept. So we had 10 a.m. open, and 10 a.m. opened just like this. We kind of dumped, didn't print a wick, but what I did see is ES did print a wick. So I was okay with that. Like, all right, that was my 10 a.m. open high. Like, we don't, like, it's not just a wickless PO3. You can see here ES does, this is 10 a.m. candle, ES makes that wick. We hit a 5-minute fair value gap, and then we dump right through this. So we have low resistance liquidity right here, low, right, equal lows, slanted lows leading up to this 1-hour low right here, this one. So we have slanted liquidity basically edging this higher time frame liquidity. Tap a 5-minute gap right here. So 5-minute gap tap. And then we get instant displacement lower, burn through this fair value gap. And this is what I ended up taking. Unfortunately, got a break even on this trade, so that kind of sucks. But we took it to here. It was a 0.9. I think I extended it to like a 0.1. And then oh, okay, well now this is bugged out. Didn't end up taking it, only swept the low, and then edged this hourly time frame liquidity, or hourly low, and this is where we get into the trade of the day. So got break even on this trade, but then what do we do later, right? Now that we actually go up, continue to leave this liquidity pool open, we make a higher time frame imbalance. We make this 15-minute fair value gap, and that's where we essentially get trade of the day. So let me just go ahead and mark this out. 15-minute, put it top right there. And we got this 4-minute displacing close out of this 15-minute. Now, obviously, high time frame, we are just painfully bearish. Like, we're still respecting that SMT way above, and we're just getting dump after dump after dump. And then what do we do here? Retrace, expecting what? Another dump to this low right here. And then, of course, this way lower low right there. So we ended up retracing into this 15-minute gap. There were a few entries that you could have taken. Like, I saw some people take the 3-minute, but that's just not valid because it's not the highest time frame inverse. I ended up tape reading this 4-minute setup right here. So it took my entry here, simply just extended out my 1-to-1. You could target this lower sell side liquidity right there, but I didn't want to because it was just too far. I don't like holding into 11 a.m. So 1-to-1, and that obviously played out damn near on the first candle. So very good setup, right? High time frame is super bearish. We deliver off of this SMT, then have this low time frame manipulation right here, or well, lower time frame. This is still the high time frame on the 1 hour. Swept out all of this, engineered this sell side target up to this 4-hour gap, burnt through all of that, and then continued to take these targets from yesterday. So very, very good day. And we're finally getting out of all-time highs, so that's also super nice. So yeah, very nice trade. And very clean price action as well. November has been a very good month. So hopefully this can continue. And if y'all did enjoy, make sure you subscribe. Join up to the Discord because I do these trade recaps every day at 11. So if you want to see what I took, if you want to get a review on what you took, then go ahead and join up on that. And yeah, hope y'all enjoyed.